Welcome back to our second game of the night as our co-Overwatch team takes on WashU in the nightcap here. They got the 3-2 win earlier tonight, reverse sweep over Missouri Baptist, and we will be taking on WashU here in the final game of the regular season. We have our starting lineup here, the same lineup as all year. Chris on tank, Kincaid on support, Val on support, Riley on DPS, and Derek on DPS. Now we're going to get a look here at WashU once they join here. Wales private profile. Imagine that. We'll be asking them to make that public here soon. And we'll be right back here with the start of our game.
that it can't happen to us. You and I, we don't have anything. Preachers got it all. All we've got for our money, they've got some great big church. They robbed us blind. We made some local town rich. You're not free with your Cadillac. You're doing just exactly what the man wants you to do. Buy his goods, so you'll never have any real economic freedom. You're not free, you're a slave.
All right, we're going to get started here in a couple minutes as we take a look at the other team. QWQ in at tank, AARPYY, RP, and at DPS, Azure at DPS, Epic Sauce at support, and Bubba at support.
Epic Sauce is on support. Bro, look at his season 1. Look at his season 1. Look at Epic Sauce season 1. No, he's not Diamond season 1. He's not Diamond. He's a gold warrior one trade. Bro, this is the he's a bronze. No. Wait, so Epic's not playing. Why else is the list public? Oh! What are these guys doing? Bradley? No. No. Yeah, we'll try to put him in.
I read a New York Times piece on a 100-year-old survivor of the Tulsa Massacre. And my question was this: what's the Tulsa Massacre? You know, I was taught American history every 3 years. You're taught to play MW300.
What? This is 100%
Yo,
true,
put us on our off right now. Will says it's been public for 10 minutes, bro. It's been public for 10 minutes. Oh, it's 10 minutes. Yo, put me on support right now.
What about the supports, bro? What about the support players? How you over?
Yeah, but if me and Chris can only play, when you guys do that,
Okay. Gian, like Lucio, Bubba.
All right, we're going to go into Lijiang Tower.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
This is where we played on last time as well. Let's see if they were watching our game. Possibly.
You never know. We get a lot of viewers here. When you're at tens of thousands of viewers, it's hard to tell who's watching.
Tens of thousands of viewers.
That being said, your Twitch Prime matters to us. So make sure you drop it at no other spot besides Co Esports every single time it's available.
It's true.
All 7 of you. I see you. Drop
If
it
you
now.
have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime.
Don't forget, if you're not Twitch Prime, you're basically giving Jeff Bezos money. And you don't want to be doing that.
Yeah, you want to give
too much.
You want to give Co money.
Exactly.
More importantly,
Think of
Co
our
Esports money.
Think of our struggling esports team.
We do have our crowdfunding project going on. Make sure check that out as well. Go to twitter.com/coesports or x.com, whatever it's called. And it's the pinned tweet right away. And we're gonna go with the Bastion. This looks familiar. It's kind of.
We're gonna go Orisa too, and this was good. We saw them play a lot of Rhine, so we scouted the Orisa might be better here instead of the Sigma. We forced Lamp super early. Nice. But we think that the Orisa will apply more pressure and prevent them from sort of walking at us aggressively. We do break TP relatively early, which is good. Chris is going to be able to anchor this point really safely here.
We still have wall. We never used it.
Ko in a good spot here. This Ryan comp wants to run at you, and it's going to really struggle to here. And we can just sort of play Chris's like
Oh,
great
nice
wall
wall into the Rhine.
See if we get a boop here. Oh, it's a great boop onto the sim. Well done by Ko.
Nicely done.
They would kind of waste wall. I think we might be able to pick up some stragglers. Another great boop by Kincaid. And Chris is going to pick up a 3-piece. Fine.
We're going to go Sig.
Sigma.
Okay.
This is really good into our comp. I'm not going to lie. It really sucks. I hate that they have a brain. The big thing we do have, though, is the Adrissa ult advantage, so makes it difficult to fight this, but not impossible. The big thing here is just playing your range, because the Adrissa does have a little bit more range. They are still on the Sim Mei, though, which gives us a little bit of a poke advantage. We can see the Sim just kind of wants to run. We get an early window. See if we give up point here.
Oh, we do give up point.
But I think we're winning this. Their Sim's so low. Nice finish there. They are going to use their own window, but great wall there by Riley once again. Really been on point. His Mei play has really impressed me throughout this series. And well done by Ko there.
Take it back.
We're going to use some ults, but I mean,
And
two ults doesn't feel that bad.
Yep.
Especially considering we're at a comp disadvantage with the Orisa instead of the Sigma. Yeah. I like how we're playing. Do we know, does Oklahoma play today?
They do. They play Missouri Baptist. And Missouri Baptist, if they play decent, they could give them a fight.
I mean, yeah, I think that team will surprise a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
They have an Oh, there we go.
We are going to find their not a great window. Oh, Chris is here. It's going to be
Oh,
huge. Nice.
big time play there by Chris and the freeze.
And we're going to have a window here. I think if we hold this choke.
Oh, what a great wall there.
Ko playing much better this series, if I'm being honest. And we're going to use window early here. I like this call. Kincaid's going to chase their Lucio. I think he hits the boop. Yeah, their Lucio can no longer touch. He's going to self-beat, but can't touch. And he's going to go bye-bye.
Nicely done there by Ko. Much better.
Much better. Maybe we just needed some food in our systems. We're not.
Maybe we just need to warm up.
5-map banger warm up.
Just saying.
We just need a reverse sweep.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if we decide to play the Doom here instead of Sigma and use our brains.
Locked and loaded. Who's ready to get this done?
Hopefully we use our brains.
We're gonna TP out maybe, or TP2. Maybe we'll play Sim on this. Doom, yes, we're going Doom. There we go. That's one good pick. Tracer,
we should go like
okay.
Echo Tracer, Echo Genji, Tracer Genji.
Echo Tracer there.
Okay, that's fine. And then we should go Moira Lucy. Okay, much better.
Brains, we have them.
It took us a second, but we got there, and we should be able to fight this relatively early. And if they're on Rhine comp, this is gonna be really good for us. Yeah, they're on Sigma. That's also very good for us. See if they're on the Sigma or not.
Oh,
Chris gonna go down early, but and we are gonna lose our Moira as well. We are gonna force Lamp, maybe fightable over an extended period of time, but the one nice thing is those two heroes are back quick, so if we get a decent disengage / re-engage, Riley's gonna go down. I think Derek might die here too, but yeah. Ko just needs to back up here. Chris down as well.
Yeah, maybe we don't go this Doom here.
Yeah, I think our problem is we're looking to fight a little bit too quick. We need to relax a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go to Soj. I think this is gonna be a lot better for us. Yep, okay.
Into it. Yep.
Much better. And we'll see here. Obviously, the Sim on this point is so strong. Very hard to take into Sim Mei here. I imagine we'll feel the full force of that, but the one nice thing is we do keep the Lucio, and Beat is a really...
Oh, jeez.
Beat is one of our best utility ults here, so having Beat is... or having being even on Beat is nice, so... they messed up their Sim TP there. A little lucky for us. We are going to be forced to immo too. Not sure why Ko's taking these poke fights without... well, we're down members, but... We do almost have window. I imagine they're very close as well, so... We're gonna boot their BAP in. Maybe we're able to get a kill here. We're gonna lose Chris though early, and we do trade window for window, but here it's probably too little too late.
Yeah.
Kid just needs to reset, and maybe we get a fight with Beat, but
Yep.
this is the downside. The Mei Sim is incredible for holding points here, especially these types where you really have to walk through these tight chokes. The Sim gets a lot of value. They're gonna waste their Mei wall early. Kel gonna probably just have to try to touch with some beat plays here. Good beat timing there. Beat should help us live through this. We're gonna keep Chris up. That Mei ult. Oh, it's our Mei ult, I believe. Oh, we have a matched Mei ult. Their Sig's so low. Gonna go down. Their Mei is so low as well. See if Kid's able to finish it. We are. Oh, this is a tight fight for us. We are gonna flex this just to be safe. Probably a good call. Riley's gonna be on Tracer too.
Now we gotta hold it. We'll
Yeah,
have
we're
one ult working on 2 here going this next fight.
We need a big Soj ult, to put it that way. And we are
Yeah.
on Tracer now too. Riley switched just to get the retouch and refight. Riley might be able to hit a 1 clip here. I've seen him do it before. See if we decide to Soj ult here shortly. Yeah, we are gonna Soj ult.
Oh.
We need some trade kills and we need them quick. Their backline is particularly well. We do get a window of our own off. Not sure if we're able to make any use of it, but Chris comes back in the Doomfist here. We're close to beat here. We are getting some trade picks. They're down their we're down our Baptiste, but one nice thing is we do decent stall here. And we are going to build a beat here as well, I believe. This is going to be on Kincaid. He really needs to hold his nerves here and not use beat here. That's well done from Kincaid.
Nicely done. We'll have
Because that
2
beat
ults
is going to
here.
save us from their flux. And their flux Mei ult is going to really hurt us a lot. So
Yep.
we are on back to the Doom comp, but at least we have points. So
Yep.
Urf needed a chicken sandwich. Stacia Foster knows what's up. Love to see a mom who knows their son.
I think
We're
it
gonna
was,
go
it was
bridge.
breakfast for dinner tonight.
And Kincaid's going to get a free boop. Well done by Kincaid.
Nicely done.
Chris is going to get another kick too, and he has his Doom ult here.
Nice.
See if we get any late stagger picks. That's a great late stagger.
Big.
And Ko, once again, nerves of steel, not using beat. Now, we're going into a fight with, 3 ults coming up on a coalescence. Ko not in a terrible spot.
Last fight coming here.
Yeah, they're going to have to probably go bridge here to touch too. And Kincaid gets a huge boop, and that will probably be it, because that was their best ult. And we get beat off. We really need to kill the Sim here. The Sim is doing a lot of big damage. We're going to use go time, and I believe that should be it. They're going to come back on the Sigma because they do have ults, but I don't know if their Sigma's going to touch. Moira gets a great touch. That's actually some great mechanic. Oh, Chris gets a punch out of it, too. Well done from Chris.
Freaking nerves of steel. Nicely done there by
Much better from
Ko.
Ko, yeah.
Get the 2-0 first map win.
Very well done from Ko there. That's what we like to see. I will pop back in a second.
Play of the game. Railgun charge.
And Kelly Dud with the play of the game. And nicely done there by Ko. And we'll be going into map 2 here. See what we go to.
We have a zero. It's not as good. Yeah. Just like there's no team. It's up to every as the string of that.
Blizzard. All right, the pick will be Blizzard. I think we like that one.
It's funny, we just ended up on the blue top.
Yeah, I know, man. Unironically, I was like, yo, this is so way too smooth. Because I was walking around the soda.
Boba?
I mean,
Yeah. He kind of showed like first layup was terrible. Bro. Like, I mean, we basically are your best friend. Like,
yeah, guys.
no, it doesn't even count. But, I think sniped them, bro. They picked their comp before the waiting time was over.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
All right, we go to Blizzard World.
All right.
And not gonna lie, glad to see this map. I've seen way too much of Eichenwald since it's in the NECC and the collegiate ABC map pool.
It's in Flash Ops too, Coach.
Oh God.
I
I mean,
will
I
say, though, the
like
one-
I don't mind
like
Eichenwald, but I'm just tired of seeing it. I actually rather see Kings, which is crazy.
Yeah, I think we wanted to avoid Kings here because we're potentially worried about them playing more Reinhardt, and as you're familiar as a Reinhardt player,
I love
You
how
like
they'll just
Kings.
come out. Yeah, I love Kings as a Rhine player.
and so I think, you know, obviously Midtown, another great Rhine map, so we're trying to avoid those, unfortunately. I think this is the comp we were talking about, yeah. We think the Railgun Reinhardt, we're going to, sort of the play is charge straight in to bait Lamp, and then what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to pull him back. So,
Pull him back, or
perfect.
you.
To walk alone.
No, what you should do is go TP. You TP him.
TP.
You TP Lifeweaver in.
Charge,
No, you
pull.
TP Lifeweaver in. He charges, and then you pull him across the map from where you TP'd. Big
I
brain
think it's gonna
strats.
be, yeah, we're gonna be on Doom Comp here with the Moira Lucio. We're gonna switch it up to the Soj too. We thought that worked better. Looks like they're gonna be on their same sort of comp, their BAP comp.
Hey,
Interested to see if they
right
play
away, they
Soj.
take off of the high ground. We push them back to the back high ground. Well, they're gonna
Yeah,
TP
and-
back up.
Might just put Riley on point here. We're gonna be pretty strong into this here. The big thing here is they
Oh,
don't.
May has to go into her igloo.
Riley did a good job pressuring the back line there, and we can see we're pressuring their back line when we're farming their front line, and farming their front line when we're pressuring their back line. So really good split play from Ko there, and we should just be able to mop this up. And we can
Freaking
see like they
Earth.
haven't even been able to.
Just putting them on skates there in the Lucio.
Yeah, that's a great first point from Ko.
Very
They're gonna
quick.
switch over to the Soj, so this is definitely better into our comp. It gives them some more poke, but
Hey, Bretta Squash with the gift of sub to
let's go.
Chunkles. GG.
It's a good name. And they're gonna go over to Genji here. This is gonna really struggle, in my opinion, into our comp. You really can only go after our Sojourn, and our Sojourn's gonna have quite a bit of heal. As well as it's really hard to play Genji here when you're playing this Lucio backline. Not a lot of damage. Woo! Riley almost gonna go down, but also does make it out with his life. Chris is probably gonna go down here, yeah. But and we're gonna get a trade
nice.
kill. The one nice thing here from Ko, though, obviously we're back much quicker. Doom almost back in the fight, and just like that, we should be back.
We got Coalescence here going into this next fight.
Oh, if their Soj didn't slide, Riley had a one clip. Riley doing a really good job of pressuring their backline without ever dying, really. Just putting himself in a great spot. See if he goes for a pulse here. It's gonna force Lamp. Riley just trying to play his life here. Not sure how he lives. Does a great job. But we can see we force their back line, and then we just pressure their front line. So as soon as their back line's forced out, we punish the front line. Very well done from Ko right now.
A mistake there by the Baptiste coming off the high ground. He might have had to come off the high ground, but it was worse off down there.
Yeah, Ko doing a phenomenal job right now. Our big thing we're doing really well is every time their backline's forced out, we punish their front line. And I don't know if they're going to
See if we get a big punch here.
Spot.
We got a big punch there. And we're just going to W key right on top of them here.
Chris with another charge punch. And they're going to lose their BAP, which means that, ooh, Val goes down to her own Moira orb. My cat's on my keyboard. I hope she doesn't do anything stupid. Hi, kitty. Ko doing a good job, though. I don't think this payload has stopped moving once, honestly.
No, Jimmy just a little bit right there, but not much.
And, you know, Val's back already, and we can see just how much pressure this comp applies. And we're going to have 5 ults here. We're going to go and beat it, and Riley hits the stick. Oh, the beat is perfectly timed, though.
Oh, Genji absolute. What a ult there by Railgun. Oh, how did
we are?
I don't know how you miss anyone in that little room.
He hits the hard punches, not the easy ones, Coach.
Evidently.
And now we're going to have a free Sojal going into this last fight. This is, I would argue, and they're on Brig now, too. They see if we decide to use Sojal here just to prevent them from touching, but they're going to come in with Blade. It's a dry Blade, and we're just going to disengage. He's going to be so low, and we're going to trade for it.
It looks like...
Riley's going to one-click the Tracer. Okay, I know I can't swear, but oh my god. I want to say some questionable words right now. That was absurd. And I think Val might just be, unlucky. And they're going to go for the Doom comp. And we can see their comp is all over the place now with this Brig Bap backline. They're playing Cass, Soj. Ko just needs to take a deep breath here and, you know, find our targets, and we should be in a good spot. The big thing here is, I personally think Cassidy's really weak right now, but you do have to respect the nade, because that's overpowered.
That hinder is big.
No joke.
Whoa.
We're going to probably go... They're going to use window here. We are going to... Yeah. And we can see just how strong that hinder is. Chris is forced to just die.
Might go...
Could go Sig here.
Sig into this.
We might try this with one more fight with ults. Yeah, because we are coming up on 3 ults.
My ultimate is ready. Where's the payload stop? Let's get a move on.
I would argue we should start with probably pulse here. Yeah. He should honestly just
see if we can land a pulse.
He doesn't even need to land it, honestly. He just needs to force pulse or lamp. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Doom's just gonna have to touch here. And they don't.
C9.
I would argue they were gonna lose that fight anyways, but yeah, that definitely hurts.
Ooh.
Ko looking good though.
Solid.
I'm
solid push. Solid push there.
Yeah.
And Blizz, to be honest,
anytime on Blizzworld's
Wash didn't pick well there. I mean, you couldn't tell. Like, even if you tried to like scout us, we haven't played Blizz in a long time, but it's a comfort. Like.
I think the other thing too is the nice thing about Blizzworld is it gives us Doom comp and Sig comp. And like right now, I would say those are really the only 2 viable comps. And so if we're losing on Sig comp, maybe we can try the Doom comp and beat with that. And I think you're much better off just trying to force a map where you play 1 comp, because best case scenario, you find out you can't beat us on Sig comp, so you're gonna force us onto a Doom map and then play that, but. I just think it's a mistake playing these maps where you can play both comps, and Val is gonna play the Moira. I'm not.
I think it's just a comfort thing right now.
It might be, but it also might be because we fear them playing Genji Doom again. And we also, when we were doing our scouting, we did see them play quite a bit of ball. So it might just be a preparation thing of just, we saw them play all these,
Attackers incoming.
you know, these sort of weird comps, and we're just, the Moira Lucio is just such a survivable backline.
We can do this.
I would argue it's probably the most safe backline you can play in Overwatch. And I just think that's probably just like a safety thing. And they are going to come out on Sigma, which definitely hurts us, but not the end of the world. They're on Sig Lucio, see what else they're playing. They're going to be on Torb, so actually, really unfortunate we play Moira there. Great wall from Riley.
True, but I mean, if we're
This
gonna play
Torb's just gonna
Moira,
die.
I'd have Val on Moira.
Yeah, and this really not great play from their...
Oh, great wall there.
They're all going to funnel into their choke. He's getting so much farm here. And Riley doing a great job just playing his range here. We are in a little bit of an unfortunate spot, but... Oh, is Riley going to go down? He is. Oh. Just barely didn't have his remake up. See what we decide to do here. Maybe fightable. We have an early co. That is a super early coalescence. And we're just going to live through this, it looks like, and we're going to force them through Lamp and find their Lucio as well. Oh, Chris doesn't live, but Val's finding picks left, right, and center. They have no supports. They have to win this fight right now, or they're in jeopardy of... Well done by Ko. And, you know, I was a little bit concerned about potentially that Soj, but...
Excellent
or
job.
the Moira, but, I mean, the early coalescence, you cannot beat that. That is definitely the fastest ult in the game. We are on Tracer now instead of Soj. Or are we going to speed boost? Are we playing the game right? Oh, it's like they listened to me. Enough to make a grown man cry. We should be back in time before they're back. We just need to make sure we don't give up too much space. Yeah, we are back in time. Oh, great shot by Derek there. We are going to lose our tank, but... Soj solo. Oh, the lamp goes off, and that should be fight win for them, yeah. That's some great play from their Soj.
Yeah.
Nice shots, honestly.
Great shots by Soj. Wins the point there for WashU.
See if Ko decides to switch anything up. I definitely think Ko's not in a bad spot. I would argue that really all you're trying to do here is just not let them take with any time.
Yep.
I mean, you got 2 minutes, you
time
took
here.
first point. Yeah. I would also argue this Torb gets a lot less value after first point. First point, there's a lot of tight corners to play around that you can sort of peek and unpeek from, versus, you know, the second point, you're either in or you're out. There's not a lot of halfway in between, so. Derek choosing to take this 1v1. No small feat against the top 50 Soj, but I respect it. That's my Kelly dud. Ko doing a great job of just not panicking and just playing damage. We're gonna come up on another coalescence here too, and we're gonna have 5 ults here, and Ko's gonna go in. They waste lamp. Great wall by Riley there, and Ko should be able to go in with some ults here. We're gonna go in with Ko, and we're gonna go aggressive with it. This is well done by Ko, and that's gonna be beat out. We're gonna use beat as well, and oh, that's a great freeze. They're all so low. Oh, Derek walks into Molten Core, but we are going to trade him. Ko doing a great job. I think they might be able to slowly win this. Riley doing a good job just stalling this Torb progressively longer. But like we can see here, this Torb not getting a lot of value. I'll be interested to see if they swap off. Obviously they had Molten Core that fight, but I feel like it's so hard to play Torb here, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's a comfort pick either if I look at their profile. I mean, I can check, but.
Enemy here.
Man, ego peeking the Soj
not a
there.
Torb player at all. Yeah, definitely an interesting play here to stick with this Torbjorn. It's not very strong in my opinion. See if we go here. It was a very heavy ult.
Try to rotate.
This is a mistake in my opinion against this Mei, unless they're trying to go under. If they're gonna go under, it's not that bad.
It
but
looks like they're under.
So what should happen is Riley should be able to fight this underneath. Yeah. And then Riley can just wall this and back up. They're going to solo flex him, I think. Oh, it's a great wall.
Oh, this shot by Kelly Dunn.
And
he gets traded there, but
that's fine for Ko. Once again, Ko in such a better spot here, being able to re-engage.
Honestly, we'll take away their top 50 Sojourn out of that fight.
No, I think the other thing too is, once again, we're just stalling inevitably. They're going to use Molten Core, but once again, we should be able to...
Ooh, that was
Riley's
dirty.
so close to death here. And Riley's not going to get out, but Ko not in a terrible spot here. Might be able to recontest this. Coming in with some ults. Derek going to try to win this himself. But, I mean, Derek going to win it. I don't know if we stall this, but we have Beat coming out here. Is he reaching with Beat? No. Ko going to be forced to give this up, but once again, 40 seconds. Ko
already
comfortable.
already ahead on the time, which is good.
Oh, Riley doesn't get the spawn flip. Just barely.
Was there a miscalculation?
And he should be fine, though. We should be able to get him out of jail.
Again, just a wasted turret. I'm not sure the point of...
It's hard here, and I think like we're seeing, it's just, I just personally don't think, I mean, he's farming damage because he's shooting a SIG AFK, but I just feel like it loses a lot of value comparatively to the Mei or the Sim, but arguably I would say it's working. I mean, it's they're pushing decently well. It's not like they're, you know, hard stomped, so. We do have Beat here. We're coming up on 3 ults. This should be a pretty good fight for Ko. Not a lot of ults on their side. We did force Soj ult, Bap ult, and Torbjorn ult, so really only a Flux and maybe a Beat on their side. Ko, once again though, just playing our time, not panicking. We don't need to win a fight here. That's great beat there from PK.
Great beat.
And that's going to be their beat as well, but we're coming in with Coalescence. We get freeze off, and that's huge. And once again, Ko doing a great job just playing time. This feels good to trade this inevitably. Oh, it's a great Flux.
Oh, what
it's
a
great
Flux.
And Ko gonna chase aggressively here. We might get 2. No.
And we will have Sojol here.
And I don't know if they take with time. It takes roughly, I believe, 20 seconds to just push it in from where it is. Because the entire push length is 40 seconds. So I would argue they're about halfway. Yeah. It is pushing back though. They might be closer to 30 at this point. So I believe we've gotten it to OT at this point. So.
And to the point where we should just have to be able to take point, right?
Yeah, so even if they take with OT here, it's, we can't lose, basically. So, yeah, and that will, yeah. So
and they're not pushing it. They're not pushing it. Oh, now they are. This is going to give time here for Ko to make another push here.
Yeah, and I would argue we go to Doom Comp, we play some stall, maybe Riley goes Tracer, and we're going to give Derek an opportunity to win the map for us. And that's where you want to be as Ko. I would say there's nothing better as a DPS player than saying, hey, if you win this, great. If you don't, no one cares. You know, we're already in a quote-unquote losing spot, so. Great amp. Kincaid almost has beat here. We need a touch. We do have Ko too. This is definitely winnable. We almost have beat. We're 99. We died 99 to beat, but Derek comes in with ults. All so low in this backside. Just Lucio and Torb left, and I think Ko's gonna win it. And we come in with a beat if we need it, but I think we should be fine.
Look at that. Great job by Ko College.
Nice 2-0.
With the victory.
Looking much better. I think we just look more comfortable, and wow, that's a lot of healing coming in from our Moira player. And damage, my god. Most damage at 12k and most healing at 18.
Oh my goodness. And the play of the game on top of it.
Well played by Val. I definitely didn't think it would work as well as it did, but it farmed. So, well done by Ko, and I think it just gives us, like you said, those comfort picks. So I'm gonna go talk to the team, and I will be back.
And Ko will go up 2-0 here on WashU as we go into map 3. As I update the score in League OS.
See, I go spam and I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to like think about stuff.
Yeah, I did not. Yeah, I did not expect that. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And I'm back. Co looking to make this a fast 3-0.
Has been a longer night. We had a match earlier and it went to 5, so.
Yeah, so I have a question here, Coach. Are you supposed to change the game code for Flashpoint?
If it breaks, yes.
What if it doesn't? Because
If it
I haven't
doesn't
changed
break,
it ever.
then it's fine. They
Okay.
did it so hopefully it wouldn't break anymore, but they just put it in parentheses and just to double check to make sure that it.
Okay.
Set
I wanted to make sure I
competitive.
wasn't going crazy because I was like, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't supposed to change the game code. Right?
No, that was just if it was breaking.
Oh man, I thought we were so bugged. I thought we were so bugged.
See what
So
we decided to come up with here. Reinhardt might be good.
I don't think you could catch us playing Reinhardt. Even when Reinhardt was meta,
Yeah.
we didn't play Reinhardt, so.
5, 4, 3,
All right, here we go with Moira and Lucio, May, Soj, and a little bit of Sigma.
And I did get some insight from the team. This might surprise you, but I actually talked to Val and I was kind of wondering what her thought processes were on why we were playing the Moira. And do you know what she said?
I'm just good.
She said, I don't want to heal, I want to damage.
Well,
They're going to TP. Not
Up
sure if
top?
it's a fake TP, though. Oh, Val's going to get so much ult charge off this. And we're going to find their sim, and that's a lot of their damage down. And I think they should just lose off that. That's a interesting fake TP. Normally you want to fake TP to force people to, like, give up positioning, but they're like, when you TP to high ground, we're just going to sit underneath you anyways because you don't have damage on us. But
yeah. And, oh, Kelly Dunn leading in the ult charge at 64.
Yeah, and I think the other thing we're seeing here is if you press tab, we'll notice Val has just as much healing and 750 damage, so she's going to be probably 30-40% ahead of this Baptiste.
Yeah.
They're going to TP onto Hydron, but they just instantly drop too. Chris should be fine here to play around this. No lamp makes this tough, so we're going to have to refight this probably. Chris getting very low, but we are forcing quite a bit of cooldowns here.
We will have Coalescence in a heartbeat.
Another TP, I guess maybe it's for turret bombs. And we're gonna have Ko here, and we can just go with Ko.
And here we go, the rock is out.
And Sid can just die here, yeah.
Excellent job there by Val.
That's really well done by Ko, just to play our limits.
Perfect thinking by Val there. Sorry to interrupt you.
No.
Wait for the rock to come out. That was the only thing that would be able to stop her in her ult. And then it was free elo there.
Yeah, no, I think, and once again, that's a cheap fight for Ko. No ults used. Or I would say no ults because Coalescence is a fake ult, but
it's going
to be tough for them to touch here.
Yeah, we're going to have 4 ults going into this
They're going to
fight.
have to TP onto point here. And it's a fake TP again. I'm just not sure what they're doing here. We're going to go ahead and use beat, and I think that's probably a safe call. We see window come out. I'll yell at Kincaid later in VOD about probably min-maxing that, but Ko looking very dominant here.
Very good.
No fights lost, basically. 1 death total, so.
And we get Valor halfway back to her ult again.
And once again, that's a cheap fight for Ko. Only beat coming out is
great next spot too, right next to us. So
we get a little bit lucky there.
Yeah.
A little bit RNG, a little bit lucky, but the downside is next one will always be closer to defender side, so.
Okay.
That's just on how the maps are laid out.
I would rather go up 2-0 potentially, you know.
No, for sure. I think 2-0 on Flashpoint feels good because, you know, you're basically one fight away. It's going to be a good Flux coming out, but they are going to use beat and Flux here. See if we just decide to give this or if we're going to try to fight this maybe. Nah, Ko should probably just give this and refight.
Val gets some extra damage there at the end. Oh.
And they should live, and they'll both. Val's going to be 90 to an ult charge, and no beat on their team. I'm really liking this Blizzard potentially here.
Yeah.
See what they decide to position.
They will
here.
have Simwall though.
Yeah, Simwall and probably a Blizzard is my assumption. So definitely not a free fight win for Ko.
See if we go in with Coalescence. It's not a bad one to start with.
We might use it in reaction to the Mei ult too. Yep, we see Rock come out. And Ko's just going to run at him. And that's a free fight win.
Oh my goodness. Val putting down the damage. Kelly Dud trying to outdo her this match. So far, so good.
Yeah, we did hear that she couldn't win MVP. It's not allowed. So.
We will have 3 ults going into this as well. 2 working on 3 here.
What is it now?
Earth should be able to farm his up here pretty quickly.
Yeah, and once again, they're coming in with... Oh, they swap off Sim. They don't use Simwall, so it's going to be just a Blizzard.
They used Simwall already.
Oh, they did?
They used Simwall last fight.
So just a Blizzard then on their side, and I would argue that with Flux, there's not a lot you're going to be able to Blizzard on our team.
See if we try to hold to eat it.
No, we're just going to get a free kill with Flux.
All right.
And that's our fight win.
Yep. Oh, bad freeze there. Unfortunate freeze there for UWash and that WashU. And that will be our point 2 for Ko. I don't think they get a touch here.
Maybe the Lucio could, but if WashU's smart, they just give and reset.
And,
we get so lucky again.
Great. We don't have to go through them. We get pushed back around.
Very, very lucky from Ko, I will say, though. And we're going to be able to meet them here. Hopefully, we should, yeah, they're going to wall us. So Ko doing the right thing here, which is they should wrap through main or around them.
Yeah,
okay, Ko's going to play safe. They're going to play safe.
Smart.
They're going to wrap around. Knowing they used Blizzard, you could have fought that because you have Blizzard advantage, but Ko making the safe play, I guess. They do have window, but we do have beat, which is nice. See if Riley decides to throw a Yucca Blizzard in here.
Yep, we do throw one in there.
Oh, it's a great Blizzard, too.
Oh, big time Blizzard. They're gonna put the beat
and
down.
We're gonna find the BAP through it, though, but I would argue that the BAP through this is so strong, and we're gonna have our own beat later in this fight. And
see if we come with Coalescence.
We might be able to just win.
Oh, we should have used Co there.
I don't know. I feel like this is pretty losing because it was 3v4.
Yeah, we turn one.
So,
we take the support out though. Potentially, we turn that.
Potentially, I think it's probably safer from Co though, just to save it.
We'll be working on 3 ults here.
Misery made manifest. Lending a hand.
The other thing too is if you use Co and you don't win there, you're at a really bad spot. Versus saving Co, your alt economy is pretty good, and now you can just use Co super aggressively. So
Rock's out. See if we
see Soj alts. And Derek's gonna use his own ult and just win. It's a heavy fight for Co, but really need to win this one, so. And obviously harder to retake than it is to fight, so.
There we go. All of Co's players on fire.
That's what we like to see.
You cannot escape me.
God, Coalescence builds so fast. We literally ended the fight using it, and we're at 20%. With this orb, we're gonna be at 20%.
Yep.
That's crazy to me. So what, every orb is 7%? Oh my goodness. Riley gonna have to wall defensively here. A little bit unfortunate, but this corner is really safe for us to play here. They do have rail shot here. We need to play this smart. We're almost at beat here. Their Lucio's so low. And Val gets out here. Oh no, Val doesn't get out. And that should be unless Kincaid gets out and goes for a superhero play, but
probably just go to the next point here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It will be behind though, so we do know it's probably not gonna be beneficial for where this is for Co, which is a little bit unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Yeah. So the one benefit we have though is we do know that Flashpoint won't be that bad because we know they get a backup and we walk into them, so that's pretty good for us. So their BAP's lagging a little bit.
We're gonna have Coalescence here for this fight.
And they don't have beat, I don't think. That's rock out. See if we go with Co. It's our go button usually. We might just push them out for free here, yeah. This high ground is so strong for us to hold here. See if we decide to go with Co here. We are going to lay our support ults, which is less than ideal, but... Nice, so low. See if we're able to get Chris up. We are going to counter Blizzard. Not sure if it's a good one or not. No, this is not looking like a great fight for Co, but Derek's going to try to turn it here. He slides in, and he kills their BAP, but I don't know. Does our backline win this? No.
Unfortunate there for Co.
Yeah, I think that beat was definitely questionable. Not one of my favorites so far, but Co not in a terrible spot. We'll get another fight here. We're going to have Flux, which is really strong. They don't have beat, which is good for us. And
oh, big kill.
Val gets a free kill somehow. See if Chris can cancel Flux. It's not looking like it. We should be good here. Yeah. See if we go with our own Flux here. We're going to force Lamp super early there. And we're going to go with Flux because we know Lamp is done. And that's a big Flux. And we flip point during all of this, which is really good for Co.
Oh.
We are going to trade one for it. I don't know. Nah, not looking great for Co there.
And we have to go to the last point, most likely here.
We're going to switch over to the Doom. I think this is better for us. I think we've been struggling when they're with finishing their... Are we going to go for a touch here? No, okay, okay. And we're going to switch over to this comp. I think this will be better. I think we're struggling to finish off their Baptiste here, so having a little bit more freedom to do so will make this easier. Also, I'm going on record. This is the second time we've played this map, and the flashpoint order has been the same. Wait, is it? No, it's not predetermined, right? It's random?
No, it's random.
They're going to walk into this tight quarter. This is so good for Chris if he gets here in time. Chris, that's a big punch there. That's May ult. And we're just going to walk away, and we have beat here late. And Val's just shooting him here.
Oh,
Val gonna
unfortunate.
go down there. Mistimed her jump on the blade. That should be fight win for them. I think we should be able to take with Ko here. In a good spot. Ooh. Val almost goes down to an icicle to the forehead. Do have Ko coming up on a Doge ult as well. It's gonna be rock out. See if we go with an aggressive goal here. That's what we would definitely prefer here. Chris is gonna go in. Sig's gonna be isolated here. Our backline's kind of just farming.
Oof.
Oof. And we're gonna try to turn this, but I just don't see it happening. And this puts Ko in a really bad spot. We really need to get out of here without any staggers. Just barely get. We're gonna get one last fight.
Oh.
Kind of. One last 4v5, but Chris does have ult, so that's good.
I see a hostile.
We're not gonna use ult there.
Oh,
Riley, it's a big
double.
pulse, maybe turnable. We really need to find this Baptiste right now. Riley's gonna get 3. Maybe winnable. It's gonna be 2v1 here. Sig definitely can turn this if he wants to. And we are gonna be able to flip it. Off the back of our team captain, Riley. That's some captainship right there. He says, guys, don't worry. I got it.
We're going to have Beat coming up here for this next fight.
Doom ult too.
Many thanks.
And they're gonna give Chris punch off just pre-firing. Ugh, not what you want to see. Chris going in here, big slide. No, Chris, oh, he has ult. No lamp coming down. And they're
big
solo.
pick on the BAP.
We should stagger this May here if we can. This is gonna be tough for them to touch now.
Yeah, we're going to push here, potentially.
Can we get the Sigma? No.
We will
do
have
get a Doom
Beat.
punch too. I think we'll have, yeah. Lucio's gonna have to go for a touch here. I don't know if their Sig's so low here. They do get lamp off. Oh, big pulse. They're all so low. We are gonna be able to kind of get out of this. This is a messy fight. We almost have Ko. Ko could turn this. They miss everyone with Ko, and I believe that'll be it for
there
Ko.
we go.
It's messy, but it gets the job
Woo!
done.
Ko will win it 3-0 here in a close final map.
Really well done from Ko.
Flashpoint, not always our strong point.
Flashpoint is also, some of the maps are just more defender-sided versus attacker-sided, so definitely not that crazy, but Riley, this is play of the night, honestly. Double man pulse into a 1v1 against the Soj player, and then is able to clutch up too, does a lot of damage to help with that BAP, and then I believe there was a spray effort in there. But a quick 3-0 from Ko. That's what we like to see.
Awesome. Thank you, Max. And that was a great night of Ko Esports. Our Overwatch team went 2-0 on the night. And we'll take, I think, because of tiebreakers, I think they take the 3 seed, unfortunately, into the playoffs. Even though we beat Oklahoma head up, they will have better map differential. Yeah, so it will be playoffs starting next week on Thursday against most likely the 2 seed from the other side. It might be Indiana Tech, who we played in activation, which would be kind of fun to see them again. But some great teams at the top of both conferences, with Missouri at the top of our conference and Illinois Wesleyan at the top of the other conference. But yeah, so that will be it for us tonight. No Rocket League tomorrow. The other team, UNI, decided to FF. They couldn't get their players there. So we'll be back on Sunday potentially with some matches. I'm hoping Saturday with matches. We're playing in what's called Flash Ops Blizzard or Activision Blizzard tournament. So there's 2 matches on Saturday. I'm hoping Max is able to stream those, as I will not be around for those matches. And then Sunday we'll have 2 matches as well, both of those at 3 and 5 p.m. So thanks for coming out tonight and supporting